Aries, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is for May. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If Aries is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay, let's see what's coming through for you. All right, Aries, May. It's coming through for Aries for May. So your cards are Hermit is in the center of the reading, crossed by Four of Wands, and then subconscious you have Magician, past position you have Queen of Wands, and conscious position you have Queen of Cups. This is a Celtic cross, okay? I wanted you to, I can't show you the spread, but I will show you the cards. Six of Wands is in the immediate future. Then advice for the month of May is Ten of Cups. Amazing, beautiful. And external environment is High Priestess. And then the opportunities, Justice. And then final outcome card for the month of May, Page of Swords. Okay. Ten of Wands is on the back of the deck. Okay. So with Ten of Wands, there is something that you are doing which is very kind of hectic. Not only hectic, but this is like you are juggling. There are a lot of things on your plate, and it looks like a busy period, something challenging, something difficult, but you are holding everything together. You are still handling it beautifully, even though it's kind of exhausting. It could be that maybe I see people all around you. There are like a lot of looks like there is a celebration, or it could be some accomplishment, a milestone reached, some celebration is happening, and there are a lot of people around. However, it feels like, with this, it feels like you are the only one taking care of everything. So too many things on your plate. But yeah, exhaustion, stress is what I'm seeing here. So you just want to make sure how you are handling things, and if you are making time for you, okay, to breathe, rest, relax, instead of just focusing on doing, just make time for yourself as well, so you can handle this beautifully without feeling overwhelmed, because at the end of the day, you don't want to make yourself sick. But in the center of the reading you have Hermit. So Hermit here, he's you taking some alone time, you taking time for self-reflection, contemplation, things like that. And it also feels like you are being very careful. Whatever it is that you are doing, you are very careful, detail oriented. You are going over the documents or whatever it is that you have to do, because you don't want to make a mistake. That's what I'm seeing. However, because of that, you might come across doubts, whether you are doing the right thing, because here justice is in the position of opportunities. So this is looks like you are making some important decisions here, and it could also be contracts, agreements, things like that. And it feels like you just want to it's like you want this to be a fair deal for everybody. You are thinking about the other person as well. So that's the reason, sometimes you may also find yourself questioning yourself, if you are doing the right thing, if this is the right path, what else can you do to make things better for everybody, things like that. So those self-doubts, and it may crop up, so just be aware how you are handling it. And with the justice, yes, it could also be that, you know, what I'm seeing is a lot of, I see one, two code, three code cards here. So it may have something to do with people in your life. Queen of Cups is, water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then here Hermit is ruled by Virgo. And then Queen of Wands here is fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then here you have Page of Swords, which is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. And here you have Ten of Cups, which is family celebration. So you are some celebration here, see, is happening. Four of Wands and Ten of Cups. So it could be with Four of Wands, this has to do with weddings. If it's not your wedding, then it could be you attending somebody else's wedding. Some family get together, reunion, celebration is happening here. So maybe that's the reason why you are, bombarded with a lot of things to do. And yes, so you have people around. So if you want to, let them help you with things, that would be wonderful. And with justice, it could also be that you are signing a contract, something to do with legal matters. So yes, so you might, if that is the case, you might come across some setbacks, some delays. Just don't let that bother you, don't let that frustrate you. Instead, what I want to say is, here High Priestess is in the environment. Okay, so this is a situation that is not in your hands. It could be that, there is lack of information, the clarity is not there, or it could be, I won't say someone is hiding information from you. Maybe even they are not clear, but just know who is around, what's going on. Before you sign any contracts or something, you just want to make sure that everything is clear. And so it's important you take it slowly. Okay, because with High Priestess in the environment, it feels like maybe certain things are not clear at this moment. It doesn't have to do with information. Maybe, you might come across some delays if you are waiting for approval or things like that. Things are a little bit slow. Okay, so just maybe don't let that frustrate you. I'm not sure, like, it depends upon what you are coming across. But what I want to say is, remain flexible with this card. If something comes up, maybe it's also happening for a reason. So look at the positive side. Okay, maybe there is a reason why this is happening. So you just want to take a step back and really, reflect on things. Give it some space, give it some time, and this will also help you understand things in a see the situation in a different way. Um, and you know and get a clear understanding of what's going on. Okay, so slowing down, if things don't go the way you had expected, it's important you take it easy and not worry about things. So flexibility is important. So when I said that, what I mean is, maybe also remember to get a different perspectives on things. Maybe if there is someone you can reach out to, then their perspectives, the way they see things, their advice, suggestions, maybe that will help. So stay open to different way of doing things, different perspectives. Okay, so maybe that will help. On the other hand, this is also about your schedules, your calendar. So some change of plan is what I am seeing. So if something unexpected shows up, something unexpected comes up, make room. So whenever you know, because here it feels like you have a lot on your plate. So whenever something comes up, just take care of it, without don't put it for another day, okay? Because maybe if there is something else, if something else shows up, then you have, you know, time for those things as well. So you don't want to deal, you don't want to put anything for another day. Just take care of things as and when they pop up. So if something unexpected happens, then you don't have to worry about things, you know. So that flexibility needs to happen. And also, like, yeah, you might have to, you know, look for different way of doing things. If something doesn't work the way you had anticipated, the way you had planned, maybe, you know, think outside the box. uh, okay, so yeah, Page of Swords, thinking outside the box. So yes, with Justice, yes, important decisions, contracts, agreements, and this also has to do with conversations you are having with someone. Maybe, yeah, something unexpected. But it doesn't have to be bad, okay? Because I'm seeing all these code cards here. So something to do with, maybe you guys are doing things together. Maybe they will have different, they want to do things in a different way. So, and then you might have to adjust, and include that as well, things like that. So that is what's happening. And with Justice, yes, if there is any, you know, disagreements or things like that, that is also getting resolved. This is you, you know, sitting down, and figuring this out, discussing things, and getting this resolved. So yeah, so that's also happening here. On the other hand, when it comes to legal matters, court cases, um, that is also getting resolved, okay? All right, so here, in the subconscious you have Magician. So Magician's energy is, see here, number 10 here has to do with completion, and this is about new beginnings. So something is completing. So it could be a project you are completing. It could be some personal accomplishments. It could be, you know, some professional achievement. So whatever the case may be, so it may have something to do with your personal life, your career, or you know, a project you are completing. Yeah, something to do with your family. So this is then celebration. You know, this is now done, and you are celebrating with the people concerned. So that's good. And here with Magician is in the subconscious. So this is important. Magician being in the subconscious means that now you have the power um, and the abilities to manifest whatever it is that you desire, you know. So this is a very powerful position, a powerful energy. So, and also, uh, so that means now you have to be extremely careful because now that this is here in your subconscious, this is the energy that you are embodying, okay? So this means that whatever it is that you are putting your energy upon, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your attention, that is manifesting. So what are you feeding? So fear, you, so whatever it is that's important for you right now, are you coming from a place of optimism and expecting only the best, and believing strongly that this is going to go uh, very well for you as well as everybody concerned? You know that, because I'm saying that because Justice is here. Justice has to do with fair judgment, you know, seeing things from everybody's perspective, all perspectives, and coming up with a decision that is best for everybody concerned. So that is something that's important for you right now, being fair in your judgment, making decisions that's best for everybody, things like that. So with this energy here, Aries, the energy is reminding you, um, if whether all your decisions, the choices, whether it's coming from a place of um, you know love, love, love for the the community, whoever you are with. And also, if yeah, if whether you are coming from that place of optimism and expecting only the best for everybody concerned, as well as what's best for you, or whether you are coming from a place of fear that something is not going to go the way you had expected. So that is also something that you want to be extremely mindful of. Okay, with Page of Swords here, this is you fighting the storms. Maybe this is you feeling a little bit guarded, cautious, as if something is going to happen, things like that. Something bad is going to happen. I don't want to say it, but that's this energy. So you want to be careful where, whether you are coming from a place of optimism or whether you are coming from a place of fear, because Magician is here, and it's all about, it doesn't, yeah, it's all about your thoughts, your feelings, whatever it is you are putting your energy on, it's becoming your reality. Okay, so just be aware of that. On the other hand, this is again, like I said, a powerful card. Whatever it is that you are focusing on, it's actually becoming a reality. Your dreams are coming true. So you want to just use this energy in the best way possible. Okay, so now is the time. We are still in April. This is what's coming up for May. Now is the time when you want to clean up your, like, if there is something if this is how you are feeling, cautious, guarded, little bit frightened, afraid of something. If that is the case, you might want to like change up your energy. It's about self affirmation and saying to yourself everything is going to go well. And if there is something that you are, if it feels like something, when it comes to challenges, know what the challenges are and then be prepared, be proactive. Okay, so that is also important, so things can go smoothly. And also, yeah, believing in yourself, trusting yourself, whatever happens for a reason, things like that. So affirmation and also changing up your beliefs about things, that is important here. Okay, so you can really create whatever it is that you want to experience this month. So setting clear intentions is important. So what is it that you want to achieve and accomplish this month? All the, it could be as something as simple as you focusing on your health, maybe, and taking care of your, watching your diet, doing whatever you need to do in order to be more healthy. On the other hand, it could be something else, like for your business, your relationships, things like that. So whatever it is that whatever it is that you are trying to achieve, or whatever it is that you're trying want you what you want to experience, this is a card of happiness, joy, coming together, celebration, excitement, enthusiasm. So if this is something that you want to experience, then that's what you want to embody. Okay, that is what you want to visualize, imagine, visualize success. Okay, Aries, so that's how things are then going to turn out for you. So whether it's your personal life, your relationships, your family, your health, your career, if there is, know what is it that you want to really experience, and then set that intention, and then put your focus, your energy towards those things, how you can make that happen. And you are making things happen here with the Magician card. With the Magician, it feels like you have Magician, all four elements are here, for air, water, fire, and earth. That means now the power, the ball is in your court. You have the power and the abilities to make things happen this month. So yeah, make the best of what's coming your way. All right, so manifestations, that's exactly what's happening here. And looks like, um, this is the energy you are embodying. So no advice needed. Looks like you know what to do, and that is exactly what you are focusing on. Four of wands, manifestation. So looks like maybe something to do with the home. Maybe it's housewarming, buying home, contracts, or it could be career, a promotion, something like that. Or it could be conflict resolution if there have been any disagreements, conflicts, that's getting resolved. And this is also partnerships, you coming together with others to work on a project. This is also community. Okay, so you working together on something here. And also it could be you joining a group environment. So beautiful energy, this, these two cards coming together in a reading is amazing. Okay, and then you have magician as well. So a powerful month. So it's important, if you are watching this in April, set your intentions, know what you want to create, what you want to experience, because this is beautiful energy coming your way. So yes, a milestone reached. Okay, so whatever it is that you have been working on, now it's complete. And the family, there is also harmony in relationships here with 10 of cups. This is either you visiting someone, someone is visiting you, so it could be family. And invitations. So yes, on the other hand, Hermit is in the center of the reading. This could also be someone you are dealing with. This is Virgo energy. So maybe Virgo is in your chart, or could be someone you are dealing with. So this, when it comes to other things in your life, Aries, so this is you, if you have been hiding, if you have been, maybe you had things to do, and here, and maybe you were staying away from the limelight because you wanted to focus. See, focus, commitment, dedication is what I'm seeing here. So if that was the case, could be April's energy. Okay, yeah, it feels like you are staying away from the limelight, and you are focusing on things that you want to do. Or it could be that you are reflecting on your own life, what you want to do, how you want to move forward. So those deep questions, if that is the case here, because Four of Wands is crossing it. Okay, with this it feels like now it's time for you to come out of that phase. So this is you shining brighter. So it could be, your community, like if you are a creator, content creator, if you are on social media, this is you finishing up whatever it is that you have been working on, and this is you announcing it. So yeah, an announcement is what I'm seeing here. Okay, and on the other hand, this is it could be that maybe if you were writing a book, now it's time you are publishing it. So something like whatever it is that you have been working on, it could be graduation for some of you. It could be, like I said, anniversary, you reaching a milestone, maybe something to do with your professional, your career. So yeah, this is now completion. And completion doesn't mean that's it. Your story doesn't end there. Now it's time for you to begin something new, right? So a new chapter, maybe. In the past position, you have Queen of Wands, and then in the conscious position, you have Queen of Cups. So these it could be people you are dealing with, or it could be your energy. Queen of Wands is fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. So if this is your energies, then it feels like you are also this is maternal energy, meaning it could be you taking care of yourself, you taking a break, maybe whatever it is that you have been working on, now it's complete, so now you can take that break, go on a vacation, something like that. Or it could be you uh, feeling a little bit emotional about things. Ten of cups, this is a card of emotions, feelings. And so, however, with this, it also feels like you are aware of what's going on internally, and you are aware of your own triggers. So, you are in control, It's not like you are letting yourself, you know, get carried away or anything, but you are in control, you know what's going on. And this is also you making peace with something, accepting things as they are. And Queen of Cups is a card, is a very intuitive energy. So I would say, and then you have in the environment, you have High Priestess as well. So both these, it could be someone you are dealing with. It could be an astrologer, a healer, a therapist, a Reiki practitioner, something to do with spirituality. It could be that you are visiting, maybe you are traveling. Yeah, both these cards have something to do with spirituality. It could be that you are visiting a religious place, a sacred place, that has some kind of meaning for you. Yes, or it could be someone you are dealing with, someone who is into these things, some spiritual, or it could be your own energy. Um, so yeah, pay attention to your own intuition, your dream, signs, synchronicities, what you are coming across. So you don't want to ignore these things, okay? Because there is a message for you. So you want to, so that's what you are doing here. You are staying connected to yourself. You know what's going on internally, and when it comes to feelings, things like that. And also you are aware of those recurring thoughts. And when you become aware, then let that guide you, okay? On the other hand, this is also you reaching out to people for their suggestions, their perspectives, and things like that. So that's nice. And yeah, creativity is very, you are, looks like you are creating some kind of balance in your life. See, justice is ruled by Libra. Okay, now we just had the Libra full moon, but I'm reading for May. But it could be that you are also like, that is something that is important for you, like something that you are prioritizing, balance. So it could be your responsibilities, whatever it is that you have to do, like your work, your family, when it comes to your family, things like that. So everything that you have to do. But on the other hand, you're also making time for yourself, to focus on things that are important for you. So it could be you focusing on your spiritual side, your creative side. This is a card of creativity, both these cards. It could be that you are coming across some new ideas and new insights, and you want to take it up, so you are making room for those things as well. Maybe you are learning something. Page of Swords, it has to do with sharpening your own skills. Aries, you are learning a new skill, maybe. It may have something to do with a creative project that you want to take up. Could be music, it could be dance, whatever you are into. So you are making room for those things as well. Creativity, spirituality, and also making time to step back and stay away from the noise of everyday life, the busyness of everyday life, to connect with yourself, your own heart, and your soul. So this is a card of soul searching, and so you are making time to, it could be that you are writing in your journal, you are going over your day to understand what happened and learning from them, things like that. So you are making time every day to reflect on your day and your experiences, to understand, maybe that is helping you understand how you want to move forward and things like that. So this has to do with deep spiritual, some spiritual significance, personal growth, spiritual growth, things like that. So that's nice. All right. And so whatever it is that you are working on this month, Aries, there is a lot of support. Okay. With Four of Swords, it's like people are cheering for you. You know, whether you can see them or not. With High Priestess, looks like this is visible and invisible energies. Maybe, there are people around who are like inspiring you, encouraging you, and cheering for you. It could also be invisible forces working in your favor. Okay. So it could be your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. They are there with you, and they are. So that's also the reason why I said, pay attention to your dreams, those insights you are getting, and you don't want to overthink and kill it. Okay, you don't want to overthink it. Instead, follow the guidance that you are receiving now. Okay, because yeah, this has to do with a power greater than yours is guiding you. Okay, so it's all about believing. And if you don't believe in these things, doesn't matter, it's still there. Okay. Looks like you are going through a transition here, High Priestess. It could be that you are in between relationships, you are in between jobs, or it could be you are moving, maybe you are relocating to a different place, a different country, a different, changing homes, things like that. So there is a transition happening, and maybe that could also be the reason why you are feeling a little bit sensitive and emotional. Okay, but this is about just being aware of your emotions, and you don't have to necessarily do anything about it. Okay, this is about just being aware that this is how you are feeling, and that's it. You don't have to do anything about it. Yes, with Page of Swords, communication. With communication, there is something happening that is kind of making you feel a little bit guarded. Could be, you know. So yeah. Just be aware of what's going on internally, thoughts, feelings. Um, because it could also be that certain things are not clear at this moment, so avoid making any assumptions and things like that. Okay, because with this it feels like certain things are hidden. So it could be, like I said in the beginning, it doesn't have to be like people hiding things from you. It could be that maybe even they don't know, or it could be, as the energy of a situation. Maybe, maybe you are confused about something, or the complete information is not there, the clarity is not there. So when that happens, just be okay with that. Instead of fighting it or struggling to make things happen, I would say it's equally important you wait, hang in there long enough. So, and let things unfold the way it wants to. Okay, maybe, sometimes things just fall in place without our doing anything. So sometimes our interference is not needed. So waiting and having patience is important. Maybe there is a reason why this is happening. So if you are struggling, then it will only lead to more frustration. So just step back. Okay, and that will also help you maybe come across some new ideas, things like that. Maybe situation will get resolved on its own. So yeah, waiting and having patience is important, and having that flexibility. This is adjusting, adapting to what's going on, being observant, and and learning, reaching out for perspectives. Something like that is happening. So that's exactly what you are doing. So that's good. Yes, completion, new beginnings, celebration, and yes, look at these cards, Queen of Wands and Magician. My goodness, both cards has to do with magic, miracles. So that's also, the when I said, invisible forces are working in your favor. Magic is not something that has anything to do with our ego, right? It's all about our belief, and when we believe strongly that things are going to go well for us, then universe conspires to bring us opportunities and people and ideas and inspiration to make things to for us to make things happen, right? So that's exactly what is happening here. So this is being in the flow, Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is about allowing and being receptive and not interfering and believing, trusting, and having faith, Aries. So these are the things that is coming through for you. Beautiful energy, and that is helping you move in the right direction. Okay, being optimistic and expecting only the best. So amazing energy. Yes, Ten of Cups is your advice card. This is about, again, exactly what I said now. Let me see how. Okay, 36. Okay, exactly what I said now. This is the energy that you want to embody in the month of May. This is about peace, inner stability, inner harmony. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here. And being in the flow of things. Don't overthink things. Whenever things comes up, just go with the flow. You don't want to doubt yourself. You don't want to let the setbacks frustrate you. Instead, know that this is also good and just handle whatever is happening. Sometimes you will have to do something about it. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and rest and not do anything. So just work with this energy. Okay, yes, happiness, just stay happy and remain peaceful, and things are working out. Things are going well for you. Okay, now let me see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Good news is coming, happy news. Cards are speaking to each other. It's similar energy. So I don't know why I took 40 minutes, but maybe I repeated myself. I'm not sure. But this is like similar energy except for Six of Wands. Yes, Six of Wands has to do with reaching a milestone. But except for this, what I'm seeing is there is nothing here that is kind of making the reading a little bit challenging. It's cards are, like I said, speaking to each other. Everything is in the flow, and you are finishing things. So amazing. Whenever you find yourself, you know doubting yourself or questioning things, just be aware what this is about. And if this is how it's making you feel, then it's also about just being aware of it, and distracting yourself, focusing on something more positive and optimistic. That's important. So changing up your energy is important whenever you are feeling that little bit burdensome, overwhelmed. All right. Spirit, please give us a card for Aries. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Aries. Aries, your message for me is the gift of neutrality. Yes, Justice card. Totally. Look at the colors here. And this is also you, yeah, like I said, something to do with you coming across different kinds of experiences. So the message is asking you to see things from both sides, and that's exactly what you are doing here with the Justice card. Like I said in the beginning, you are making sure that the decisions and choices you are making now, you are thinking about others as well. In when it comes to disagreements or things like that, you are making sure that you are paying attention to what everybody is saying, others perspectives. So you are seeing things from the other side as well, and that is helping you make the right decision, so which is important. Yes, this is a card of balance, and then you have High Priestess, another card of balance, and then Queen of Wands. Here he is, the sun and the moon both are here. Queen of Wands is ruled by the sun, and Queen of Cups is ruled by the moon. So this is the opposite energy. So you may come across different kinds of experiences, okay? But the balance is, we spoke about creating that balance in the beginning, and that's exactly what's happening here for you. And that is helping you center yourself, balance your energies, and stay more calm and peaceful during these changing times. So that's amazing. Okay, now let me read this out to you. It could be that people are coming to you for your thoughts and perspectives. Maybe there is something they are going through and they want you to do something about it, so your advice, your perspective, that is also coming through here. Okay, in that case, this is you again, seeing things from all angles before coming, before making a, arriving at a conclusion. So you are making a fair judgment here. Okay, so the message here is balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. Okay, let me read this out to you. Okay, one moment. Okay, so the message is, balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. Reflect on your behaviors and how you are living. Does your current lifestyle express the truth of you? Look for ways to bring yourself into balance with your true spirit. Balance comes through self-effort. Begin the process of harmonizing all areas of your life by dedicating time to everything that's important to you. Doing this will create a sense of joy, freedom, and overall rejuvenation. You are being shown the importance of action and inaction. Become aware of how you think about and respond to your environment. Remove judgment and preconceived notions about opportunities or individuals. Approach situations as blank canvases with a willingness to experience things without bias. Try to neutralize how you feel about a situation. Remove the desire to label a situation as good or bad. Try thinking of it as how it is, as in the saying, it is what it is. This will help to support your sense of well-being. The Nautilus is a representation of beauty and sacred geometry. The Nautilus has been living in the oceans for the last 500 million years ago. They share attributes of the squid and octopus families. One of the Nautilus's gift is their ability to tolerate pressure changes and not suffer any ill effects. They are easily able to establish neutral buoyancy in the water. This gives them the ability to remain in a suspended state above the ocean floor without floating up to the surface. All right. So, yes. So, like, sorry. So like I mentioned, Aries, if you come across any setbacks or something, the message is also reminding you not to let that frustrate you. Like I said, there is no need to struggle, or there is no need to struggle, change, or fix anything. Sometimes there is nothing we need to do. So just discernment is important. Know when to take action, and when to just allow things to happen on its own. Queen of Cups, that's exactly what you are doing here. So yeah, and this is also you simplifying, Hermit. So it may have something to do with you taking a closer look at experiences, or it could also be your external, like things So maybe you are decluttering, letting go of things that you don't want, or it could also be something to do with the people in your life. So people, places, things that you don't need, or yeah, some changes are happening there. But I would say positive changes, stay positive, optimistic, and expect only the best. Okay, and yes, and things are going well for you. Amazing reading. So Aries, this is what I have for you for the month of May. If these messages resonated and if the video was helpful, do remember to support the channel by liking, subscribing, and also let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, what you are coming across, what this means for you. That would be nice. And please take good care of yourself. Watch your moon and rising sign as well. And I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.